And there we go again. It's the last day. Oh, no, not the last day. It's the last game of the day. Sneaky Next Assassins versus the House is Down. Like, some rumors were, like, earlier in the chat that actually the House is Down already disbanded, but that's not true. They are very well alive. They are playing now here in the JDL Season 2 Division 1. This is the American division. And yep, this is gonna be an exciting game just because we have Ike's, Mike's, Ash, Whitebird, Fluff and stuff. With those guys you mostly have fun. The games are pretty exciting. The whole thing is a best of 2 and it's brought to you by Heflatv. I'm Heflatv myself. Coming with me is Coucher. Let's hop into the draft.
One thing I can almost say for sure is that IX Mike is probably really happy that this game started on time.
Yep, definitely.
He tilts so hard when there are delays, to be honest. But usually the delays regarding him are really long and unnecessary as well, so it makes sense. But looking at the draft, the House is Down, actually banning out the Ancient Apparition to start with. The hero that actually has fallen out of favor heavily in the current meta game.
Yep.
But still a strong hero. It's not to be underestimated. Usually it's just the case that he doesn't get enough levels early on, nor the farm.
But coming back to what you just said about IX Mike, it's never his fault though. It's just the games we cast with Sna is always...
Yeah, it's always the enemy, to be honest.
Delayed. Yeah, like, I mean, first we had one game, it's a while ago, like a month, where we had like 1.5 hours before it actually started. Then we had a second one where there was like half an hour plus another 15 minutes or 20 minutes pause in the game while he was just going emo because the next game was about to start and it was like super early morning in the States. And then the third game, this was just like 3 days ago when the patch arrived. And it was also, I don't even remember their enemies, but it was game 1 was under 6.8 and the game 2 was under 6.81, and in between we had to wait for the South American team to actually download it, and it took ages. In summary, we had like 3 hours wait time between game 1 and game 2. It was CET times already like 2 AM or something, and oh my god, it was horrible. Horrible. So today I'm actually surprised the game started in time, but well, I'm just careful not that we get like super huge pauses in game then. So let's just be all calm and don't talk about it.
Yeah, got to keep our fingers crossed and do whatever things people do, like spit over their shoulders or throw salt or whatever. But Sneaky Next Assassin picking up the Clockwork as their offlaner, so whatever they go for as the second one, may it be like a Shadow Shaman, which is a Rubik, but House is Down, the Centaur is definitely one possibility to go with the Dazzle, or maybe even a Shadow Demon if they just want to go for 2 supports straight off the bat.
Yep, absolutely. And well, Rubik, Clockwork, Dazzle, it's funny that both teams don't pick up anything heavy. Like, we don't see any crazy calls coming out like we are used to in the other games. Like, both like really go slowly in the draft, just secure their initiation and of course their supports. Now, are we looking at the Centaur Warrunner now that we have the Dazzle?
I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. It's just such a strong combination. The Centaur overall, one of the strongest heroes. And the thing with the Centaur is actually that you can use it in a tri-lane. Usually it's off-lane though, but every now and then you even see it in the mid lane.
Yep. Even the mid-dual lane we saw this week.
Yeah. So the only thing that he can't do too well, although he can still do it to some extent, is even jungling.
Yeah,
but that's not really his preferred spot.
Yeah, but for now, like, the House is Down, they're actually taking their time. It's pretty interesting, like, to see that already on the second pick, and now we know why, because it's a Wraith King.
Okay, then I mean, it's a strong hero for sure, but to be honest, the Sneaky Next Assassin's already with the Clockwork pick. The Cogs, if he gets it nicely on the Wraith King early on before the Wraith King gets something like a Blade Mail for the increased mana pool,
yep,
then the Power Cogs mana burn might be pretty nice as well.
The problem is his gain in later, like mid-game, late game, he has so much mana, like he has to spam a lot, there has to come maybe
that
even
will
necro
only
units.
Be relevant early on.
Yeah, I guess it's really just early on. Now they ban, for example, the Nyx Assassin, so there goes, for example, one potential mana burn as well as, of course, the possibility of him being offline. But I don't think they yeah, this ban was specifically just for the Wraith King, so no mana burn against the Wraith King. Because keeping him we actually see that whenever we see a Wraith King, a lot of teams actually go at least for 2 Necro units, and they might as well even have, like for example, the Nyx Assassin in their setup, so even in mid-game they can bring the Wraith King out of mana, and then of course he has no reincarnation. But like this time, I don't think sneaky Nyx Assassins, they're gonna be successful with it. Either way, the OD is getting banned out and the Storm, so 2 mid heroes are out, and now sneaky Nyx Assassins, their 4th ban is coming.
To be honest, I think as a counter ban, the Storm Spirit was just brilliant by the houses down. If you ban out the OD, you usually want to go for either the Puck or maybe the Storm Spirit.
Yep.
The Storm Spirit is just such a strong hero overall, especially against the Dazzle, because it just zaps at the Dazzle straight away, making it so that the Dazzle can't get any heals off in the fight.
Yeah, we
So
saw
really
it
nice
today with Meteor Makers actually. Meteor Makers had on Rise played the Storm Spirit and had quite an impact there. But now, yeah, the Center Warner, I was surprised he was that long anyway in the pool. Now he comes out as the 4th ban, so that is definitely, to be honest, they might as well picked it. Why not? I mean, even right now, Sneaky Nyx Assassins, Clockwork, Rubik, Center Warner, that wouldn't have been so bad.
Well, it would have made their laning so that they wouldn't have actually had any proper chance to go for a carry that actually gets them to the late game.
I guess, yeah. But overall, as I said, like the Center Warner is, yeah, it always depends on the team and also the region. Like EU, CIS, and AC Dota, Asian Dota, especially Chinese Dota, is absolutely different. They lane the Center Warner sometimes really in every possible way you can just imagine. But here, yeah, it's out, so let's not talk about it. Like, I'm more curious about what Sneaky Nyx Assassin go. As I said, the Storm has been banned out and the OD has been banned out, so like I suspect, as you already said, there has to be a mid pick, and this mid pick is gonna be, well, they take their time. They take almost all their bonus time now. 20 seconds left of that precious bonus time, and
Mirana.
it's Mirana. Okay. Also Shadow Demon, by the way, still in the pool. Absolutely surprised about that one.
Yeah, and speaking of the Shadow Demon, I really think the houses down could easily go for one themselves. Really nice with the defensive disruption if anybody gets arrowed or even hookshotted, to be honest. And of course, just the Shadow Demon Dazzle combination, especially if they would go for an aggressive tri lane, maybe even with the Wraith King, just disrupt somebody up, follow up with the Wraith Fire Blast and the Shadow Wave, bouncing off the illusions as well. That's enough to burst anybody down.
Yep, absolutely. It's, I don't know, the Shadow Demon. I'm thinking about if the house is down, could go for Shadow Demon as well. I mean, they have definitely a spot for second support, and I guess it would also fit in. I mean, you have a disruption into the Soul Catcher. After that, there would be the Wraith Fire Blast, and of course the burst with the Shadow Wave. That is quite some burst actually coming instantly out. Plus, of course, you get all the right clicks right after. But they decide to go for Ember, and that opens, of course, well. No, I don't think Sneaky Assassins is going for another support there. Or maybe I'm absolutely wrong. Maybe it's even a Shadow Demon. A Shadow
They can
Demon
easily
and
go for
something
one. They have an off laner, Mirana, can be played mid lane, probably safe lane carry if they're not going to go aggressive. So Shadow Demon still a possibility.
Yep.
But against the Ember, I think they might want something with an actual stun, like a Shadow Shaman, maybe even a Lion.
Yep, I guess.
Or
It's a
well,
Bane.
Bane.
Okay.
Bane works well enough. Well enough.
Sneaky Nyx Assassin, they don't care about the current meta. They don't care about the fact that Bane is usually, you know, just getting more and more in the background, and the Shadow Demon actually getting more and more in the meta.
If the Bane actually gets the Fiend script without it getting interrupted, it's one of the best spells against the Ember Spirit, because it's just 5-second duration lockdown, and it also drains your
they
mana.
already got as interrupt. That's why I'm like, the Bane needs a BKB ASAP. Otherwise, there's the Wraith Fire Blast. There is the Poison Touch. It still has a mini stun in it. Like, if it's not the Ember Spirit who is Fiend script, then it's still someone else or like himself.
Well,
who can
the Dazzle
interrupt it.
will need to have level 4 Poison Touch for it then, because it used to mini stun at the start as well.
Yeah, but this
that
is
got
removed in 6.81. Yeah, I know. But okay, Undying it is. Undying, of course, interesting. We saw one Undying actually this Yep, this week we casted one and super aggressive. The tombstone and everything made quite some work there, especially against heroes with low HP pool. And yep, I absolutely love it, especially because of the strength gain of Undying in team fights. It's just, he's so beast when he gets to snowball early on.
Yeah, the Undying, it's... And actually that game they snowballed pretty hard, but I think they lost anyway.
Yeah,
If I'm correct.
yeah, I think the game we casted with the Undying, they actually lost, but it wasn't
Well, this
Undying's
time
fault.
around, they have the Ember Spirit and the Brave King to rely upon, and now Sneaky Nyx Assassin going for the axe. So actually, the hardest late game hero they have is the Mirana now, and against the Brave, as well as the Ember Spirit, that's not gonna cut it. But then again, Sneaky Nyx Assassins, they have quite an aggressive lineup themselves. Clockwork definitely a really impactful hero once he gets that hook shot. Well, it requires for him to land them, but usually that is the case, especially if you have like Bane, Arrow, maybe even Berserker Skull setup. But
Yeah.
Sneaky Nyx Assassins, they have to get the ball rolling early.
But it's funny, you know, the entire day I was pretty much like hoping for an axe, like with Shachlo remind me of the name.
Relax.
Yeah, Relax. Like he is such a player that is getting the axe so often in his end. I saw like at least 2 rampage dunks of his axe, and like in the both games we casted today, he didn't get to play his axe, and now finally the last game of the day, at least on my English on the English channels here. I gonna swap later to the German channels of Heflatv because there's the Summit American qualifiers casting. Either way, but yeah, finally I'm getting an axe. It's always exciting. And the house is down, they run up their draft with the Lish. Okay, the Lish is definitely interesting, even though they have a lot of heroes that can just, I don't know, that can just avoid the Chain Frost. So let's see if that actually works out. I mean, it's good for the buildings since 6.81 you can actually frost armor the buildings, but apart from that, well, let's see.
Yeah, the armor actually isn't even that useful against the heroes the Sneaky Nyx Assassin has. It's not
Yeah.
like they have a ton of physical damage coming out.
It's just Mirana pretty much.
Yeah, that's... I don't know if I'm too happy with that pick, but if it's a solo offlane Lich, might be worth it, or maybe even solo safe lane.
No, no, that won't happen up. But yeah, who's actually like, what are they putting into the offline there? The house is down. It's a because it would make up for a really nice aggressive lane, but then again, I don't know. You can turn it around, and I have to be honest. Like I never casted those Brazilian guys, and that's why I'm looking forward for what they do. Anyway, I have to introduce the teams, and there we go. We're starting with the dire side. It's Axis Violence on the Ember, heading towards the mid. HNS here on the Wraith King, followed by Paradox. Currently heading towards the offlane is Fok with C.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? And Vestios is on the Undying.
And for Sneaky Nyx Assassins on the Radiant side, Fluff and Stuff up on the Rubik. Ash will be playing his axe. He sure loves that hero.
Yep.
Sna, SNA himself on the Mirana. Whitebeard will be playing the Bane. And IX Mike at the moment on the offlane. And of course the Courier is played by Shaggy Bark.
Yeah, the courier. We every time we cast now, we are just happy about this courier because it's just an amazing courier. Just love it. And now I clicked accidentally on something else, so all my nice show. But look at this. Sna and Whitebird, they're communicating. This actually looked amazing.
By the way, have you checked out the Dire Courier? I haven't even seen a courier like that before.
Yeah, what is this? It's a crab. Looks like a crab with a small demon on top of it.
Yeah, that demon... I mean, I don't think this crab is feeling too well because this demon is obviously bullying him.
Yeah, it actually looks even a bit different, but I don't want to mention what he's doing there. Either way, we see Illusion Rune spawning here top, and the first wards are coming out. First of all, we have here a pretty traditional ward, giving vision into the top rune, of course. Then here we have this nice ward already put down by IX Mike, so he knows exactly what's going on from the side. But let's see if this one actually gets dewarded, because Vestios is here. He got 2 sentry wards, so yeah, the chance is pretty high that there might be a deward attempt. So the creeps are meeting, and there, yes, the first pause is coming out. Like, we were jinxing it. It had to happen.
You were jinxing it, not me, man.
And the
Don't
funny
blame it on me.
no, but the funny part is, Violence is calling sec, and IX Mike is like ready. He's like, oh fuck those pauses. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's trust me, IX Mike, when it comes to pauses, he's probably the most impatient person on the planet, and yeah, well deserved. I already told the people in the draft our bad experiences whenever we cast Sna. So yeah, let's see how this is going. I hope really he's fast back. Oh, they
Well,
met twice actually, and Sna won both games. Okay, thanks, Mr.
Ca-
Statman. That's good
can't
to
say
know.
I'm too surprised.
Yeah, well, the house is down. I have actually no idea how they played performance-wise and everything.
I think we
So,
casted them once in JDL season 1, but
oh, that's ages ago.
yeah, they probably lost that game as well. Can't say 100%, but I think it was against Team Liquid, so I bet my rares on Liquid having won that.
Yep, I guess. But like, yep, I actually missed the ward here, or it came out later. Like we have the Radiant ward, or the second Radiant Observer ward is actually giving vision here in the bottom rune. So it's a pretty, I don't know, straightforward ward. Pretty much the the 100% pub spot ward, and there
I
is
need to
actually
get myself that ward. Looks awesome.
but there is. Where's the second Observer ward coming out for THD?
It's
Like
top
it's
in the jungle.
no, it's still on the Dazzle. This is the
Oh,
first one. I
PhD,
already
alright.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dazzle actually has. He's holding on to his Observer ward. I don't know why he's trying to put that one though, because they already have this top rune ward. So what is the other one for? Usually you see it somewhere in the mid, like Fnatic for example plays it here, and also some other teams. Today Relax for example, they put that ward directly in the mid, so you gain vision of the mid high ground, which is pretty cool because then you don't have those uphill misses, which are pretty annoying. And but yeah, they hold on to their wards. Also the Undying, not attempting. I mean, at least so far, he's right now heading back, probably getting ready for the pull. The camp is not blocked, that means the pulls are probably coming against IX Mike here. But yeah, his D-Ward attempt also didn't start yet. This is usually the first thing you see when you have a solo offlane not played in any dual lane or aggressive tri lane. You see instant D-Ward attempts, so he doesn't know what's coming from the side. But the Ember Spirit is reconnecting, and let's hope he's fast there so we can actually continue.
Yeah, and by the way, how well do you think the Lich is gonna fare actually in his bottom lane against the currently Rubicon decks?
Well, he will get experience since the sacrifice actually got buffed, but like he will also get easily killed if he's caught in a telekinesis while a new creep wave is arriving. That will be the worst thing for him happening, because then just two spins, some right clicks, the fate ball on top of it, and that's a first blood easily made. And now we see, oh actually, yeah, DHD, they go for a simple pull top, while on the bottom lane, Fluff and stuff, he's going for the real deal. He's going for the double pull. And as you said, like when the Rubik is actually pulling all the time, then Lich is quite possibly in a good shape against the Axe, because the magical damage going through Axe easily, and yeah, gets pretty annoying fast.
It most certainly does. The Lich is, I think, at least on my scale, like top 5, one of the most annoying heroes to play against because of that endless Frostblast spam.
Yep, endless mana, endless Frost Blast, and in your face you have no chance there. You need a lot of regen to keep actually up with the damage incoming on you.
And actually now Fog has missed one creep wave worth of XP at least, because Fluff and stuff did stack up the jungle before. Really nicely done, just making quick work of the creep wave. And now the lane is under Ash's control for the time being. He does have 2 points in counter helix though.
Oh my god, does he get
telekinesis
the
to Fog.
Oh,
He
but
can just run
yeah,
away.
he's getting some hits off the ancients there, saying like, oh, this is our spot, go away. But yeah, he tried actually, or he wanted to steal some XP, and because he expected Fluff and stuff to go for a double pull there, but actually the creep wave completely ended up getting destroyed by the neutral, so not enough to get a double pull through the other camp there.
Well, overall, actually, as a dire side, it's so much harder to get the double pull, and IX Mike walks in like a boss, kills off the center with one right click.
Yeah, Ike's Mike so far, how is he doing? I mean, level 2, almost level 3, so even though they're pulling, we're 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes in the game. I mean, King is, yeah, considerably doing well. At the moment, he is 13 and 3, so he's doing fine, and I think Ike's Mike, I mean, he won't get the best
fuck!
experience.
Berserker Skull bottom, Lich might be in trouble. A few more spins, Ash, that's all he needs. The Frost Blast coming out by Lich, so Ash, he's slowed down, oh god.
Yep.
One more spin would have done it.
Spin for the win, and he decides to actually go back completely. It's just he doesn't use his sacrifice right now. Question mark. The new creep wave was spawning directly under his eyes, and yeah.
Oh, IX Mike, there's the Brave Fire Blast. They have the Tombstone as well, not using it yet, but finally coming out and just Power Cog catches 2 heroes with him.
THD getting the first, but still a misplay here by the Lich. Like, he could have gone for more experience. I mean, it would not have been enough for level 4, but yeah, he would have denied another creep against the axe and get some more experience off there. So, but yep, still a nice start for THD, getting the first blood Q on Ike's Mike, but he's instantly back, level 3. Let's see how is it going. Here in the mid, well, Sna has a double damage rune at the moment, makes it, of course, considerably easy against the Ember Spirit to get the last hit. Ember Spirit at the moment gets nothing but XP. That's the only thing he gets. Mirana is 23 and 7, and the Ember is 1 and 0. Yes, I'm not lying. It's 1 and 0.
Yeah, the Bane being there early on definitely helped in that regard. And Whitebeard actually trying to get Fog. He's wrapping around from behind, and oh, this might be trouble. They see the Lich. Oh, they don't see each other yet. Finally coming out, there's the Nightmare, easy Berserker Skull, Fluff and stuff, has the level 2 Fate Bolt. Berserker Skull coming, oh, they're just messing around with him. They're waiting for the creep wave for the Berserker Skull for extra spins. Frost Blast coming out of Fluff and stuff, drops low, he goes down to the Dazzle Shadow Wave. Now Paradox is on the run, but still, that's a 1-for-1.
Yep, and not worth it, not worth it. But
oh, Yarrow will fly, will miss as well.
Yep, still, this is a 1-for-1 trade, they dive deep, miss a lot of CS. Mirana also leaving her lane so that Ember actually gets some CS. I don't know, this trade definitely not worth it. It would be worth it.
They will get the tower at least.
Yeah, they get the tower of course, but they would have gotten it either way. But they even miss the last hit now, so the catapult is the happy one, and yeah, getting the last hit there.
And to be honest, I have to come back to the Lich almost giving away first blood from before, because he completely misplayed that situation, because he saw Ash coming at him for quite some time. He didn't use the Frost Blast early on. And then he just ran towards the axe himself for some weird reason and ran into the Berserker Skull more or less, because he actually has more movement speed anyway than an axe does.
Yep. But Axe, by the way, also having a very decent farm. I mean, 1700. Does he go for the Tranquil Boots or does he skip it completely, because he would be really, really close to a Blink Dagger? And now actually he's rotating top. They want to do something against this, not tri-lane anymore. It's actually a dual lane by now, because the Dazzle went into the mid. There is some harass coming out, but yeah, creep missing, and it's gonna explode here top.
Yeah, Telekinesis coming out. They have the Power Coins as well, Berserker Skull, the spins coming out. They have the Culling Blade, Brave King, not level 6, no reincarnation, but can they actually get it? Of course.
His own creep wave is his demise. So actually, also perfect timing, by the way, of Sna. They gank him just before he is able to actually hit level 6. So yeah, perfect. No reincarnation there.
Really great timing, and actually Ash has his Blink Dagger now if he wants to pick it up. And that's exactly what he does. So that answers your previous question as well.
Yeah, that is the Dagger Rush, yeah. I was surprised that he rotates that early, but yeah, I didn't think about that they want to kill the Wraith King actually before he is level 6, so yeah, absolutely worth it.
Oh, there's Nightmare, Arrow, mid lane, violence, gets caught, Starstorm, easy kill for Sna.
Yep, so Sna is coming back, and top.
Oh, IX Might though stand up on the top lane, they have the Poison Touch as well. IX Might can't go for the corner cog, and Paradox, no Poison Touch. He got it out so fast.
Wow, like the corner cogs and then out of there, so that the Wraith King is actually still stuck inside. That was really nice. Now some dewarding here by Fluff and stuff, and they rotate in. At the moment, Axe is hiding, but yeah, this could be bad.
There's the Blink Berserker Skull. There's nowhere, no more reincarnation. Still, they have the Shallow Grave though. They keep him alive. IX Mike stunned up. Axe actually gets the kill because Culling Blade doesn't care for the Shallow Grave. Oh, the Chain Frost. No bounces whatsoever. Just that initial bounce onto Ash. Yep,
just a random spam. The Self is coming out and go again, if he wants to.
This is trouble. He doesn't want to jump into the Tombstone, although the zombies will create extra spins.
No, but doesn't look like it at the moment. Yep, THD is going back, and that's probably the wise decision. But in the meantime, Sna just hitting a solo arrow here on the Ember Spirit. This time not dodged, and yeah, another solo kill. This Ember Spirit, 11-0, already twice that. Jesus Christ, he's losing his mid lane so... Oh god, so badly at the moment.
5 as well. He doesn't even have the Fire Remnant to escape to.
Yep, doesn't...
No Flame Guard either, and...
Doesn't work out for him at the moment.
Now Wraith King actually rotated the bottom, but Whitebeard might go for the Fiend's Grip. He has the Nightmare with the Fiend's Grip if need be. Clockwork is coming in, yet the Fiend's Grip is there, dragging his mana away. Still no Reincarnation, not level 6 Rocket for 4 extra damage, and can they... Oh yeah, hookshot.
Yep, the hookshot actually getting him. And again, how... Oh god, so unlucky. He needed like 1 or 2 creeps to get his level 6. But they got him now twice before he can ding his level 6. I mean, that was the whole point of him rotating bottom here. So he gets his XP. But yeah, second time he goes down before level 6. And now in the mid, Sna, Ash, just who gets the last hit? Look at them, all three actually fighting for it. And Bane is the one who gets it.
Whitebeard, screw you guys, I'll get it. Oh, Berserker's Call actually didn't go for the blink before. I think he might have gotten hit by the Sleight of Fist randomly in the fog. Otherwise, this Ember Spirit might have gone down again. And Nyx Assassin actually... They have just stricken with deadly precision throughout this game. Just getting the timing windows. Berserker's Call up onto Vestios on the Undying. He might go down. He has the heal though. By Paradox coming out. They need a little bit more. No hookshot yet. Rocket Flare on cooldown as well. So Axe Mike. He's gonna back off. They have the Moonlight Shadows now rotating in as well.
Yes, it's dangerous what they do here. Between the tier 2 towers, there's fast rotations whatsoever, so they might actually get caught out. Now THD, well, they retreat, and yep, I think the Wraith King, yeah, finally, he's level 6. Now they need some mana burn to actually not have the reincarnation. But yeah, it's the timing of Sneaky Nyx Assassin is just perfect.
And Fluff and Stuff steals himself the Wraith Fire Blast. That's actually a pretty nice tool. 2-second extra stun for the Rubric.
Especially you bring a lot more mana pool mid than the Wraith King. Like in a 1-1 you can actually just spam him down with that.
Oh, by the way, the viewers asked as well, is it US East server? I think they agreed to play one on US and one on the Brazilian server.
Yeah, it was one...
Is this on the US?
I have no idea. We will see it in the second game, guys. I know from the chat they play one US and the other one somewhere else. But I have no idea if this game is actually now US or not. So we have to check. I'm gonna tell you in the second game. Just ask me again when we are in the waiting screen for lobby 2. Then I can tell you.
And Whitebeard, he's on the hunt. He has a double damage as well. Not that he needs it because he is coming in for the Fiend's Grip. Mostly Paradox just camping at the back to make sure the Ember Spirit doesn't die. And I think they spotted out Whitebeard going to the high ground with this observer here. But still they can't do anything about it. They can't even punish a solo support roaming in the enemy jungle.
Oh, and Sna actually, yeah, he's doing some harass here on Vestios solo, but he has to be careful though, because yeah, there's the Ember Spirit, but yeah, he can't really do anything. Also the Ember Spirit.
Oh, arrow, bottom lane onto Violence, Starstorm coming out, a few right clicks, they have the Soul Rip coming out. Thank God, SNA didn't get it. Oh, Violence coming back in with the Fire Remnant. Shallow Grave will save him.
But
what was he doing? And he's going for more. Sna wants to get the rocket 1 second too soon.
There it is, he's going down.
Oh my God, there's Ash coming in with the Berserker's Call. Dunk. No dunk, sorry. SNA gets the kill and Brave Fire Blast onto Ash. He will fall down now.
Yeah. But still, this rocket prod the Ember so low that actually the still following right click of Mirana killed him directly between the tier 3 and tier 2, while yeah, the Shadow Grave was just running out. That is really unfortunate for the Ember, but I mean it sort of reflects what farm he got. I mean at the moment he has a 2k net worth, like even his supports are overtaking him as we speak, so this Ember, it's just not working out for him.
And speaking of supports overtaking them, Whitebeard as well as Fluff and Stuff almost overtaking HNS on the Brave King.
Yeah, absolutely.
And actually Fluff and Stuff just did so if they get one more tower, so every single hero from the side of SNA will be better with the net worth.
Yep, the net worth looks very, very one-sided. Especially, I mean, you can tell that the game is not going optimal for you if, like, the supports like Bane just solo push a tier 2 tower. That's when they're not afraid of you, then, I mean, oh well. Like an IX Mike here on the side. He can go with a hookshot anytime in, just as well as Ash with the Blink Dagger, and maybe even before Sna finds a haste rune. He got a haste rune, finds an arrow. He got the haste rune, and yeah, could anytime just go in and out. Plus, of course, the leap.
IX Mike also has finished up the mech now, so that will just bolster their team fight even more now.
Yeah, absolutely. And Fluff and stuff and the Bane working on the tier 2, like crippling it down. Just small damage, step by small damage step. But now, THD, they're trying something. 5-man smoke, but they're gonna meet also 5 people here. This is gonna be a huge clash.
Who's gonna initiate though? They get the Rayfire Blast onto IX Mike, but got the Power Cogs before. Now they're going in Berserker Skull. Only onto Fok though. He has the Chain Frost. It's gonna bounce around now as well. NH8 will go down on the Brave King eventually. Actually still alive
It's
somehow.
stolen! It's stolen!
Oh no, it's still bouncing around. It came back from the reincarnation. Nice Rayfire Blast will cancel the Fiend Script. But 2 heroes down. Fok, next target for Ash. They get the Brave King as well. Dunk up onto the Lich. So 4 for 1 and Fluff and stuff. What a steal.
Absolutely. Like this Rubik, Fluff and stuff, just stealing instantly that ultimate. And I mean, it looked good. Like the Lich ultimate did so much damage this fight for THD, but like of course stolen until they noticed that those bounces are not their own, that they're the enemy bounces. This was just, oh my god.
Rape at its finest.
Whitebird just nightmaring himself. Now THD respawn, but they're too late to defend this tier 2 tower. It's going down. Ash. No, actually, no one is getting it. Again, the catapult is just better at last hitting towers than any of the players. So
Nerf the catapults.
yeah, it's the catapult. Give them more.
4 damage, too much. Can't handle it.
Yep. If you like catapults, you should be able to equip them with items. Like then later, maximum late game, equip the catapult with items. The next Dota mod, I guess.
Oh god, that would be horrible.
No, but like that. Just imagine there would
is
be.
it like if you put it on a siege creep and the siege creep dies to lose the items?
No, I mean, no, yeah, I guess. No, the idea is bad, but you could actually make a 3rd Rex. But now we have to actually look here.
Oh,
at this
arrow
fight.
onto Brave King. Brayfire Blast comes out. They need heals. They don't have them.
He's going directly frontal against Sna. He's just giving him a low range arrow, and it's enough with all the procs as well of the Maelstrom.
Oh, hookshot by IX Mike. Catches Fok. No Chain Frost to bounce around. Nightmare up onto Paradox as well. No heal. They use the Tombstone, but Paradox easily taken out by Whitebeard, and GG gets called.
Wow, that's
big
fast
word.
one, but absolutely justified though. There's
Yeah,
a
they
Fiend
don't-
Script still on the Ember. Oh, he actually survives. Like, oh my god, he survives with like 50 HP. But either way, Sna wins game 1. The whole thing is of course a 2-game series. So guys, we are Heflatv. My name is Heflatv. Coming with me is Coucher. Some ads, some music, and the waiting screen. And we check for you guys which server this is played on. Lobby 2 will be up in just a second. So hang in there.